I always knew I was fortunate to marry a good man. Fred loved me unconditionally. He was caring, thoughtful, and always put me first. He gave me the kind of love most women prayed for. But here's the truth. I never loved him back. No matter how hard I tried, I just couldn't. I married him not out of love, but because I was growing older and tired of waiting. He was a good man, just not the one my heart longed for. And yet, what this man did for me, how he treated me, taught me the deepest lessons about love, patience, and guilt. I agreed to marry Fred because I was 36 and time wasn't on my side. He was 38 and everyone around me, my friends, even my younger siblings, were already married. The pressure was intense and I felt I had no time to waste. I first met Fred at my little sister's wedding. I remember clearly how he kept stealing glances at me. Later, my sister's husband introduced him, saying jokingly, "My friend thinks you are beautiful and would love to get to know you." Honestly, I wasn't interested. He was short, and I've always preferred tall, well-built men. Still, I agreed to be friends. We exchanged numbers and started talking. At that time, I wasn't in a serious relationship. My boyfriend of 6 years had broken up with me after moving abroad, a trip I supported financially. I was heartbroken. After that, I spent time with men casually, no strings attached. Fred was good looking and wealthy, but not my type. Meanwhile, I was independent. I owned a hair and makeup salon and also ran a ladies' boutique in town. Fred called me often, checked up on me, and took me out on dates. He was consistent. After a year of knowing him, and with no serious prospect in sight, I finally accepted his proposal. He promised to love me forever, and I knew he meant it. Our wedding was one of the grandest in town. Everyone celebrated us, and I was happy, at least on the outside. I hoped that with time, I would grow to love him, but even after marriage, that love never came. Soon, I began finding fault with everything he did. I didn't enjoy being around him, and I avoided him as much as I could. Still, he kept apologizing, always asking what he could do to make me happy. When I got pregnant in our first year of marriage, my attitude grew worse. I barely let him touch me, yet Fred was patient. He believed my behavior was just pregnancy hormones. He would come home from work, exhausted, only to meet a messy house. He never complained. Instead, he cleaned, did the laundry, cooked dinner, and served me. He wanted us to eat together. When I finally gave birth to our baby boy, who looked exactly like him, he was overjoyed. At our child's christening, Fred surprised me with my first car. I was overwhelmed. For a while, everything seemed perfect. My friends constantly reminded me how lucky I was to have a good man by my side. I drove in my new car, a gift from him, feeling thankful yet quietly unsettled. He poured so much love into me. Every gesture, every word, every act showed how deeply he cared. But even then, I couldn't fully return the feelings. I tried. I really did. Months passed. I got pregnant with our second child, and we welcomed a beautiful baby girl into the world. His joy was overwhelming. As if fatherhood wasn't enough, he gifted me a house, put entirely in my name. That moment struck me. I told myself he deserved happiness. He deserved kindness. So I made a change. I began cooking meals and taking them to his workplace. I sent him heartfelt messages about how much I missed him. I prioritized him. I tried to become the woman he believed I was. He started coming home with a smile, so happy, so fulfilled, and I convinced myself I was building a happy home. Until Daniel came back. It happened one quiet afternoon at the mall while I was picking up groceries. There he was, my ex, as breathtakingly handsome as I remembered. Those well-built muscles, that familiar stare. We locked eyes. No words, just silence. My heart shattered. Without saying a word, I turned and walked past him quickly.